Hello, everybody. As you can see, I have been playing around with Sora religiously. In fact, I actually use it to create a TikTok advertising campaign for something, but I also did this sample, which I did in a previous video. Now, I wanted to get a little bit more into because I've been playing around with it and I wanted to show you guys a little bit how it works. Now, as you mentioned, I'm actually in there. So what you can do and what I have been doing is I've been really kind of just taking a look at the settings. For example, down here in the home page, you can actually go ahead and describe your video. You'll have the choice of either you want it to be a 1:1 16:9, which is YouTube size, TV size, or a 9:16, which is TikTok. So because I'm doing something specifically for shorts, then I chose the 9:16. 720p or 480. Now, 480 will give you the fastest rendering for resolution. 720 gives me a little bit more. It's a little bit more refined look, and it's 4 times slower. However, the 1080p is not available to those who are the ChatGPT Plus subscribers at $20. You have to go to $200 per month to get the 1080p. The same thing applies for the duration. Now, you can have up to 20 seconds of video, and I'll show you what that means. But because I'm in the regular subscription of $20, it only allows me 5 seconds per, which works out just fine. You can have one video render as a sample, or I choose to have two. And of course, those with the higher 200 per month have 4 video render options. You can do a storyboard, but I've chosen not to do that because I am just doing 5-second videos. So it's easier for me to go ahead and download those individually, put them together in another application like CapCut, add my voiceover, and just makes my life a little easier. But even though we're not getting the full spectrum of usage at $20 per month, it is still a fantastic offering. Now, let me just show you a little bit of what I have here. These are just some of the videos that I got from that. And I mean, I actually went in and I was so impressed with it. And this is, of course, right here. This is lettering that the first one came out okay. The second one came out perfect. And I just used that in the video. And then you have others here. So for what I get, I am very pleased with because it helps me to create videos a lot quicker. So let me go ahead and just create a video just for a project that I'm doing. So let me go ahead and put in what I was going to put in, which is a digital twin monitoring health vitals. I have a post on my blog, ShePrompts.com, about digital twins, and I wanted to put something up about that on TikTok. So now that we have that in there, so let's go ahead and choose the create video. Now, it's going to show that I'm in the relaxed queue because I happen to have used up my credits for the regular queue. Now, let's go into the credit system. While this is kind of generating right here, it's going to generate a couple of images. While that's generating, let's go into the specifics of how much it costs to use each video. Now, here is the Sora billing and credits section. Now, for 480p in 5 seconds, you get 20 credits. And if you're going to 720p, you get 30, and then it goes up from there. If we're allotted about 1,000 credits at the $20 per month plan, that means that we're gonna, I use 720p. Just regular 916. So it's going to cost me either 30 or 60 credits each. And there are times when it doesn't really come out as the way I want, so I kind of have to do another render. So already I'm kind of quadrupling this because each 30 credits for each render. So I get 2 renders. And then if I have to do another 2, that's another 30 each. So that's basically 120 credits. So you can imagine once I do about 10 or 20 renders, I'm pretty much out of my allotment, and I have to slum it in the relaxed queue, which I have no problem with. I'll take my time and do that. Once you finish your credits, It's not like it locks you out of generating videos. You just have to go into a more relaxed queue. But these credit choices, very interesting. And I have a feeling that a lot of people are going to go in the relaxed queue, especially if you are in the higher tier and you have 2,000 credits because you want to do like a high level video. That's what's going to happen. So, but let's get back to the main screen and we'll discuss more there. Now we see that my video is done and it shows me this. You just go into the activity section and you can take a look at the render that's there. So when I go into this, so these are the two right here. And this is just something where I was just creating and it shows you the full story. And it's actually, look at this model. It's actually really a good model. It's a very solid image that I can just put into CapCut, just slap it together, edit it really quickly. It'll make your job a lot easier to do. Now, if I want to go to the next one, I can go ahead and do this one. This looks pretty good. And if I want, I have the option to favorite this. If I want to use it for maybe another video that I might be putting together, I can share the options. I can actually go ahead and copy the link and share it somewhere else. I can download it, which I might just do because it's actually a pretty good render. And then here's where I can add to a folder. Like if I have a folder that I'm of images that I'm creating for a project, go ahead and add it into that. It's a good idea to create the folder first. And then of course, this is just a list of activities. The bell is just a list of activities of what of the images that I've created or the videos I've created. Now, if you wanted to actually create a folder, you go into your main screen and you go new folder and you just add a folder in there. You can go ahead and take a look at all videos, favorite the ones that you think you might want to use in the future, and then use featured and saved. And you basically have a good amount. Now, here is where I'm kind of miffed off by something. I pay for this. I pay to get access to this. And for that, I don't get to do without the watermark. I am required to have the watermark is going to be on my videos. The Sora or the OpenAI watermark is going to be on my videos at $20 a month. In order for me to get rid of that, I have to go to 200. Now, it's not a big deal because I have no problem saying that I've generated this in Sora. But what I do have a problem with is if you're going to pay for something, that if you're paying for something, I think that should be the least, that you can just basically get rid of the watermarks or maybe have us add our own watermarks or something. But, that's just how they are at this point. You can go ahead and, like I said, continue to generate and it'll generate slowly, but you're gonna have to generate slowly. And that's fine with me. As far as the storyboarding, I would love to investigate that a little bit more, but unfortunately, as I said, I do not have $200 a month to work with. What I do have to work with, I can go ahead, download, and just put it together, add whatever elements I want in my software, and just move on. And I am happy with it. This is just a really quick walkthrough of Sora, and I am thoroughly impressed with it. I like it, and I will be using it to create some videos to promote my blog posts and any other offers that I may have if I have some kind of an affiliate offer that I want to do. So I just want to give you guys a heads up. I will go into a little bit more deeper into my other channel, BYOAI, Bring Your Own AI. And I'll go into how I actually create a video from soup to nuts. And I'll go through that on that blog at some point. So thanks for your time. Hope you have a chance to get into Sora and enjoy it. And I'll see you guys in the next video.